Greetings, my Rantians. Hope you all are doing well today, and welcome to another episode of Anno 117. The time is officially here. We are allowed to go to the next tier. Hey, that rhymed. That's pretty cool. Just want to mention, if you're new here, please consider checking out the channel. Quite appreciative if you do so. It's right over there. If you even want to join in on our live streams and all that good stuff, because I will be streaming this game quite a bit, it's in the description. At the time of this recording, we are at 9,948 Rantians, so we are very, very freaking close to reaching the 10,000 mark. I'm so thankful to have every single one of you guys here, and I really appreciate everyone's kind comments. We want to reestablish the kindness in the community, in the world, all that good stuff, little by little. You start off small, and then you get further along as time progresses. So without further ado, I'm not going to stall any longer. Let's go ahead and see the Patricians. 3, 2, 1. Again, never gets old.
Oh, I've always been drawn here.
Hello!
Very me.
How are you doing? Look at that! Isn't that awesome? And of course I was going to upgrade it over here because this is like my favorite spot of the city. So I'm going to upgrade a couple more of these homes too. I think I like these guys. And maybe these ones. And what the hell? I have 806. I don't know why I'm like being stingy about where I'm upgrading patricians at. It's crazy. What's your problem? Oh, you're not even close to the forum or the bathhouse. Okay, well, that seems to be a personal problem. Anyway. So, now we have Patricians here in Imperianopolis, and oh my god, I unlocked a whole bunch. So the first thing that we have here is oysters with caviar. Now that is quite elegant. If you guys have ever watched Spy X Family, I think that's to say the actual title of the anime, it just reminds me of that headmaster. I don't remember what his name is, but he said like damn near every single sentence ended off with, how elegant. And that's what it is. Bird tongues in aspic. Oh, that's something from Albion. We can get the former from Latium over here. And then we also do have the foundations for the Amphitheater. Oh crap. Okay, well, this might be a problem. No, not really. In fact, I have enough room to put it right here. That is insane. I'm going to have to re-establish where this aqueduct is going, but we can do that easily so we can get to this. Next one. The temple and the library, where we can think important thoughts. Really, really good. So we get +2 population and +6 belief. I don't know how far the radius goes, but we'll take a look-see at that in a moment. And then the library, so we can have the temple both here and in Albion, and then you can have the library only here in Latium, which is awesome. Next one, what we got? Necklaces and cloaks. Interesting. So flat buffs all around. And this is where you're going to start making a bunch of money, which is fantastic. So you have the former here in Latium, which is going to more than likely require the gold, which we do have on Arcadia if you want to tap into it. And the latter comes from Albion, which I would imagine comes from the Celtic path, which we will now be able to entertain. And the last one, loungers and hand mirrors. But I kind of want to get this amphitheater situation going right now. Along with that, this whole lavender farm over here, I don't like where it is. It was never intended to be up here, and we have to move it for the time being. I don't know exactly where, but I guess like maybe yeah, like maybe back here is a good place for it. Let's go ahead and do just that right now because I don't want to wait too much. This does increase the happiness of the area, but at the same time I don't necessarily care because it's just, you know, these buildings that are working for us anyway, so it is what it is. Get rid of that, and we will expand the lavender grower right now. In fact, that's 270 fields. Don't weed into it too much. That's literally all that's going to be changed.
You pursue truth, where most hesitate to follow.
That's like a 70%, like, yeah, I do. Most times, I don't. There's also a new production chain over here, being the mosaics, which you're going to need the mineral crusher, which is what we're also using for our lovely fine glass over here. and also the clay pits. So we do have the clay pits over here. We can start making some mosaics instead of constantly selling it off, which I do like that idea quite a bit. Where is that route? What is this? What the heck are you? Okay, well, you are... Oh! Why do we not have a ship on this route? Excuse me? Oh, that's really, really not good. Okay, well, that's the reason why. Load the good of leather. We need to swap their positions. Load leather. There we go. I'm just gonna max it all out, honestly, because I can't be bothered. And then get rid of this random one that's over there. This one needs to stop, like, right now, so we're gonna immediately delete this route, as we need to start working on these mosaics here. And the most important thing right now is to restructure where this aqueduct line is going to go. So if I need to fix this, it has to be done correctly. And for me, if I don't build it right first and foremost, I can't sleep at night. So bear with me here. Invalid crossing. Why? It might be because of all of that. Let me see. I'm gonna get rid of this for the time being. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay. Invalid crossing, you can also go away. There we go. Problem solved. So now we have the aqueduct going straight down to there, and we're opening up this spot little by little. I'm gonna check to see again how large this monstrosity is, and what I need to change. Okay, so if I want to put it here, we're going to have to get rid of a little section of the road up there and then fully move those buildings to the right. Or we can bring them back over here. I think I like the latter option, which in that situation, we'll just get rid of this. We need to get rid of the roads over here. Also going to move you. I think by moving it over here, we should be okay. Where can I put this guy? I wanted it over here somewhere. Well, in that case, I don't have a warehouse over here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to put it back here. So it's not really like crazy level optimization. I'm just making room. Because I have another plan going forward. And I'll explain the plan. I might as well do that right now. So the island of Andromeda, we are going to conquer this island, guaranteed.
Your judiciousness.
Praise for the Imperium. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, see, this is a fantastic event. Awesome. Okay, poets and orators proclaim the glory of governors far less accomplished than you, Ere. He says you are commissioned, lauders and expanded the Imperium of Rome, less overshadowed by less worthy rivals. Do you agree? Keep them in your own regions. Let's see. Praise for the Imperium, plus 100 prestige and happiness. That's not bad. We can send them throughout the Imperium. We can send them to Rome, or this isn't a worthwhile investment. I'm going to keep them in our own regions.
Only time will tell.
Praise for the Imperium, obviously. So Andromeda is next on the list to be conquered, and her position is a lot weaker now. I think she even has some ships like right over here. So what I would probably do is I would just bring our ships over down here, kill them off, and then head towards Andromeda proper. The reason for this is, number one, I need that lavender fertility. Number two, I need the snails and oysters plus that gold ore. But the most important thing with this island is, and I'm going to sound very crazy by saying this, the entire island needs to be devoted to Mars, not to these. Unless I can somehow get this guy's island from him, which I highly doubt. The reason why we want to go to Mars is, or want to pray to Mars, is obviously it is a very large settlement, and Castrum Aeternum is just not capable of handling the amount of, you know, soldier requirements and all that good stuff. And it's a large area. So we can just build a huge settlement, praise Mars Exalted right over here. And if there's bound to be more lavender fertility around here somewhere. Yeah, like this island is perfect. I'm just going around and checking all of her islands at this point. Resin there. Should be some back here. No. Well, we have lavender there, and we can still have some lavender farms on this island, but the main issue is we just need to get them to the capital as much as possible. Okay, let's get this road over to this side, and I'm going to do the same with you, because we have to link them up over here and over to here so they function. These are not going to be set in stone. We'll more than likely change it as time progresses. Okay, really? Is that... There we go. Now it's happening.
Where shall we store it?
I will tell you. You will store it here. Awesome. And then the last building that we have to move is this felter, which I will put over there. Do I have enough room for the monstrosity? I think I need to get rid of this little section of the road, too. Yeah, I will. I just need to get rid of that road, too. Come on. I need to go all the way down here. What are you... Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's the issue. There's like a double road, and it was kind of messing with me. Bring that to there. Your defensive pact, no, because we just totally mentioned how we're going to not have that problem. All right. Now we can put this thing down, I guess. What's that in the middle? Oh, it's a road. What the hell? Why is that doing there? Okay, now we can put down the frickin' foundations. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, well, what are we missing here, champ? We need 150 tons of... Oh, Lord. Okay, start construction. That's a lot of people.
Can't stuff all that down me folds.
Hold on, I will fix this. Where's the warehouse? We can put that right here. I think we should move the Medicus over. What we need to do is we need to downgrade a whole bunch of the plebeian households for the time being so we can make this process a little bit easier on ourselves, and then we can upgrade them again. So downgrade these guys. And we can downgrade some equites as well, just for the time being. Try to balance this all out, and then we'll bring them back up. Because 274 in the hole is not good. But at least they'll start off the process. And then I do also want to talk about the temple. The temple does require the mosaics, so we have to start working on the mosaic chain as quickly as possible. One other little issue that we're running into is running out of charcoal. It's greatly decreasing, and that's another reason why I want to take that island and, you know, start praying to Mars a whole bunch over there, because the amount of territory that we have, we need to churn out a bunch of charcoal for a long time. So that's also another reason for that. All right, let me see here. Where are our minerals? We have 48. So I believe we can go and at least start this refinery. And really it's trying to find a spot to put... Whoa! That is a crazy cool building. I don't even want to put it in the town because I know it's going to cause something to burn somewhere. But you can go here. I'm going to get rid of this one. Ultimately, these are going to go too. Connect up to this.
People always assume you do nothing.
Excuse you? Do they assume you do something? That's what I thought. Sit down. Okay, some more plebeians need to be downgraded. And some more of the equites also do need to be downgraded, which I will focus on doing that right about here. Then we can balance out the values. Okay, that's now at plus 11. Yeah, so the balance is going down because we're losing out on people. But once this whole initial structure has been completed, I would imagine that situation would be a lot easier. And they have to go all the way around in order to tackle this? No, you can just be right here. You don't have to go all the way. And in fact, you can probably connect up to this guy. I don't think the road is going to make this one, so we can get rid of this and this. This one, clearly that's working because it's going all the way to that warehouse. I mean, get rid of this road. What's
Hello.
this? On Arcadia? Oh, we can provide the wine to them. Absolutely. Give us some more money. You'll love to see it. Who do we get here? Okay. Hello, honey. How are you doing? Okay, so, for finance buildings. Nice. Really like it. Will appoint them Willem benefit for their services. That's fantastic. Productivity by 25%. Additional 1 ton of gold ore every 10 cycles. Nice. You'll love to see it. So we're going to have to put that in. Oh, you know, if we do that here. I don't know what I can fix up with this spot. But I did go ahead and fix up at least the vineyards over here. Not like entirely. I can just, like, for example, go and do this really easily if I wanted to. But it'll take it all the way to there. So we have some openings over on that spot for some additional homes and whatnot. And if you're wondering where our soldiers are, they are here now. So we have them all encamped right over here. And, you know, the fight with, you know, going up against Andromeda, this settlement over here is definitely going to be a doozy. It'll be a pretty cool one, though. I think it's going to be great. See, like, she already has pre-planned all of these little spots for me, and I'm very, very appreciative of her. What is this one? Oh, yes, fantastic. Stone wall discount's going to give us a lot of money, too. So we have walls, like, damn near everywhere. So, the temple itself, what I was considering, and that's why I wanted this spot to remain open. Are you seriously not connected? Damn it. Can we not connect to you at all? Okay, seriously? That's so weird. No, well, I'm trying to connect up to it. It's just not doing it for me. Okay, whatever. Can you make it all the way to there if I pave those roads? Yeah, you can. There we go. I think it will. Now it will. Okay, great. Go all the way down to there. So, what I was considering for this spot, before I was very rudely interrupted by my own self, was to have the temple built right over here and make it just its own little spot. And how far is the... Whoa. Oh, honey, you go through most of it? Okay. Okay. Well, that's the first one. And I was considering down here to having a second temple. So changing out the districts of Imperianopolis will definitely do us a load of good. And I am rethinking about this whole spot. Despite it looking very, very nice, I feel like it's definitely the location that I want to restructure again. Get rid of all the lavender farms in favor of Andromeda. And that way we can expand more homes and such over there. But now that we have the amphitheaters currently being worked on, I think we can also consider getting some homes back over here. And yes, they will ultimately all be of the patrician classes, so don't worry about that. It will indeed be of the upper tier individuals. If you're wondering whether that laugh was necessary, I'm here to tell you that yes, it was. It 150% was. Build that here. If I had known the sheer scale and size of this damn thing, I would have 100% pre-planned the settlement better. I had never seen this before, and I had never seen this before. So, yeah, take that as you will. You might be asking yourself, well, you had early access to this game. What did you do? I perfected everything else except for this part. Why? Because I wanted to share in the first-time experience with everybody. That's just the type of person I am. Go our way down to here, go to there, and then you can connect up to this right here. Do we have any room for another home? We can. Happiness. Well, guess what? That is going to make life really, really good once we built it up. And we have our first mosaic out here. So we might even potentially be able to see this temple built up today. That'd be pretty sick, wouldn't it? And we're at 54 on the Libertas workforces right here. I'm going to fast forward most of the game so we can, or most of the session today. That way we can see, hopefully we'll be able to get like the first or second phase of this thing done, depending on what it is we actually have to do. And we're making a good amount of money, so I'm happy about that as well. This thing was expensive. And this thing's expensive too. I think it's 60,000, yeah? Yeah, it's definitely 60,000.
Hey, tunic. Bit itchy, but then again, that might be me.
We have 408 concrete. I'm going to pave these roads, because I intend to keep these guys here. New milestone has been reached. What did I get? Nice. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more in there. I'm hoping we don't run out of charcoal. Seems like we're okay now. I want to upgrade a couple more of them because we're still not at the final amount. But I feel like I want to upgrade some around the villa itself. Can we upgrade these guys? How come you won't upgrade? What's your problem? Grammaticus Theater, all that stuff, you're far away from all of it? Oh, that sucks for you, dude. Well, we can have just the one. Seems like there's a couple over here. And you can upgrade as well. And these guys can also upgrade here too. Alright, what are these? What the heck do we have to do? Loungers, interesting. You get +5 income, +1 pop, prestige, happiness, but the fire goes down. And hand mirrors, you get net buffs on all of it. +4, +2, +2, +2. Nice. What do you need for each? Oh, sweet lord. Well, in fact, it's not too bad. Because we have sheep, that's easy. We have that fertility. The dye works are the only ones that are slow here. That we also do have, but not in abundance. And that's 2 minutes. That's the first one. This is entirely in Albion. Interesting. Very interesting. And now we're at +28 on our workforce over here. That's great, too. That's really great. Can you not give me this non-aggression? Speaking of Albion, let's head on over there, because we have to do some work over here, too. And we have... Whoa, that's a lot of timber. Okay, I done goof with that. Ooh. Oh, you're here, too. Okay, cool. Whatever. Get rid of these. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of this, and there's a little piece of the road right there too. Let us continue with building on the settlement over here, because we're going to need to expand our influence in the region as well. And I don't believe I have given them anything as far as their base requirements are concerned, so we have to provide to them
on market day. Turn them out so fine.
The cockles and the eels, and then we need to provide them reed shoes and tunics. So let's start off with the basics. 2 of these will be fantastic. Oh, she's chugging a little bit. And then going to, like, from here all the way to here. I'm going to just start building in this marsh area. Let's go ahead and get the eels started. So we'll have an eel grabber be right over here. Just have it straight on. And we can still put, like, the warehouse right in the water as well. So that's pretty cool. And then another one, if I can, right over here. That'd be great. And that is indeed at 100%. So we're going to do it. I got it to 97?
Order the Fenland. I'll do.
Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. If you are doing that, that's unacceptable. But that is at 100%, so that's acceptable. You just have to move it over a tile. Neat. The next one that we have to work on is the reed gatherers, which are also in the water area over here. So let's go ahead and bring the road all the way to, like, right about here. And the reed gatherers, I don't want them to be close to the eel grabbers at all, because it's going to impact their overall effectiveness. But I do want them to be relatively close by. We'll have something like this that's at 140, 27, 140. Shift. Boom. What's the value? 1 minute to 2 minutes. Oh, she's chugging real bad. Alright, I'll give you some time. There we go. It's okay. I was just trying to get the balance up as much as possible, plus work on the amphitheater as much as I possibly can today, so you all can see it. Okay, that's 110, 121, 134, and we will connect this up to here. Nice. 2 of those. And then hemp farms as well. I might as well like keep all the farmland type stuff in this general vicinity. So let me just go ahead and get the hemp farms built up as well. There's the first one. I love the building style in Albion. I really do. And just, you know what? Building in Anno 117 is so relaxing as opposed to 1800. It's so relaxing. Like, I'm still working on my Anno 1800 save, don't get me wrong. And I can feel, like, the pressure with that one. I don't even know how to properly describe it anymore. Heh, Chris69. Nice. We are going to build that over to there. It feels nice. It feels very relaxed, and I enjoy it very, very much. A warehouse, can you make it all the way to this one? Yeah, if you can, then that's totally fine. So 2 hemp farms, 2 of the eel grabbers, 2 reed gatherers, and now we're gonna have to build some of these in the island itself, or the settlement itself, excuse me. I don't particularly like the name. I'm more than likely gonna change it. But for the time being, this is a lot more important. So that's going to increase the happiness of everybody here. Right here should be sufficient. And I want to build the warehouse probably like... Yeah, I guess this is an okay-ish spot. That's the first one. And then obviously the spinner is a lot more important to be in a better locale because of what it provides. So let's just go and put this guy right here. And I'll have a road come from this villa straight down. Okay. Hey, game. Work with me here. There we go. Thank you. Let's get one there and one here. By one, I mean rows. Can't put a road in between, but I can do this. I might be able to bring it fully. Wow. That's insane. I didn't think I could do that. I never know, like, which spots I can legitimately fit the roads through, so I'm happy to see that.
There's good eating on cockles, and not just for crabs.
Nice. Let's get a couple more homes out here. And I think I want to have these be diagonal over on this side. Oh, nice. Brick by brick has been discovered. Excellent. I wonder if that'll get all 3. I doubt it's going to get that one. Well, let's see. Yeah, that would have been cool, though. How'd our balance go down? Huh. That was weird. Probably something over in Latium happened. Who's sick? What happened? I want to build this really bad, dude. Well, we're okay. Well, that's pretty good. We're at 11 out of 15 on the mosaics, and the balance is still going up. So on all accounts, this is fantastic. And the patricians are definitely going to need this particular building to begin with. The temple is... Where are you at? Right there. Temple supply, +2 pop, and belief. And we should probably consider the library as well. The library building is very pretty. We can, in fact, build this right now. It's going to increase the fire issue, but it's going to drastically improve our overall knowledge gain by a metric ton. It's really trying to determine where's the best spot to put it. Well, ultimately, having it around these guys is going to be the best location. But we'll expand the patricians all the way up into here. So more than likely, these buildings are going to move in favor of having like a library position like right here. But the main goal is the temple. I'd rather have the temple be built up because of how much it's going to impact everything around here. Is that a dirt road? That's unacceptable. That's completely unacceptable. It looks awesome already, and I haven't built it yet. How are we doing on this? Okay, 5 minutes and 15 seconds until the first phase of the Amphitheater Foundation has been built. I don't want to upgrade some more. I really do. It looks so awesome, man. This is like 100% the most prestigious part of Imperianopolis right now. Oh, you know what? Can these guys also upgrade? I don't think so. No. These guys can't either. These ones can. But I don't want to waste all the stuff. No. I think we're good on the amount that we've done so far. These guys are just equites, which we'll have to keep there. I might move these guys out.
Purple divides the rabble from the nobles.
Yeah, that's totally fine, because the rabbles down there, the nobles are up here now.
If I had a tavern for my tombstone, I'd be the laughter in the walls.
Yeah, we're more than likely going to have to upgrade almost all the households we just downgraded over there once this is done. And obviously, once that's built, it'll help us out even more. Okay, back over to Albion while this is being worked on. Okay, city status has increased, and first things first, if we can get a wicked awesome fire department in here, that would be ideal. So that'll get a vast majority. And then we can have wells placed in these corners to further mitigate any additional issues. Okay, we can upgrade now, so let's go ahead and upgrade these ones. Ah, so we can change it then. Okay. Well, Romano-Celtic it is.
2 hots, a cot. Why not?
We already have smiths here anyway, so...
I knew you'd flourish under the eagle's wing, Governor.
Yeah. I'm his friend for now. He doesn't know the storm that's going to hit later. Okay, what do we need to do here? What you all need? Okay, so we have bread and we have sausages. Oh god, the sausages are back. What do we need? Herbs? I don't think we have herbs on this island. We have barley, and we have dye plant fertility, beaver population, and copper. So yeah, we can't make the sausages, god bless. But we can, we're gonna have to make the wheat farms and all that good stuff. And we are out of a population, so we need to increase this some more. Let's try to build it in a very creative way. We can still have our people be here. Pretty cool. I think there's plenty of room over on this side as well. And for total context, you can have both the Smiths and the Romano-Celts on the same island later on. It just tells you an initial path to begin with. So this one right over here, you will not benefit, so you're going to have to go there. And you're still close to the Bardic Hearths, so that's fine. And the market gets everybody still. That's incredible. It's just that little spot there that we're not, unfortunately, getting. But it's fine. That is totally fine. What about to here? Oh, you're just the last one. Okay. You can go there then. Nice. The balance is really freaking good now. And the cool thing here is, if I want to... really? I can just get some tiles and such from Procurator Corvinus, so it'll be totally fine. Why, if you're in such a beautiful area, why are you having an issue? What, like the unrest? Okay, yeah, it's a little bit unhappy, but it is what it is. No worries. How much longer left? 45 seconds. Nice. See how much of this we can get through today and what other conditions there are, because again, I have no clue. But I am very happy that this series has done well. I mean, it's done incredibly well for my channel and obviously our community. So for that very reason alone, I'm very appreciative. All right, let's finish this phase. Oh, sweet lord. That's sick. Okay, we don't have the plebeian workforce, which means we are going to re-upgrade as many homes as we possibly can. And the same ones that we had before. This is veteran level gaming. You give a little to gain a lot. And this set as well. Pretty good. That's still like 206, but I'm actually going to hold on to the workforce there because I know I'm going to still have to build some additional gates and whatnot, so we'll just keep them as is. All right, how many do we need for this? We need, oh my god, 150 tons of concrete, so good thing I didn't use up all of it. 300 tons of tiles, which we'll have to get some more. We have plenty of marble and plenty of rope, so start the construction phase. And we are down by 70 plebeians.
Gives me peace of mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
It probably will stabilize. Let's fast forward it a little bit just to see. Because they're still getting the Grammaticus need and the Sanctuary, which the happiness and, you know, obviously the other stuff that'll give them additional incomes and happiness and all that good stuff. So they're working on that. It should stabilize. Look at the money, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yes. We're going to build up this temple too today. I want that known. Look at how sick this thing looks. Wowzers. Now, I have never, I think I mentioned this before. I've never been to Europe, unfortunately. But going to the Colosseum in Rome is definitely on the bucket list. I have to. I don't know how many of you guys know this about me, but I've studied Roman history quite extensively in both undergrad and graduate school. So it's definitely one of my favorite subjects. I mean, those memes of how many times does the Roman Empire pop up into your brain on any given day. For me, it's quite a bit because I studied it and still have the books from that time, of which I go through occasionally. But, you know, time is a lot less these days. I think Neff is just big chillin' in here. I don't know what his deal is. Apparently he likes the Bay of Rantius a little bit too much. Well, it's okay. You can stay in here. You can totally stay in here. I know I'm importing those tiles, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to increase it because I do need a lot more. I just maxed out to 650. I don't give a shit. There we go. Very close to getting the temple built. I can do it now, but then I would go into a deficit. Okay, fire over here in the castrum. We have fire crews, right? Yeah, they'll make it there. Perfect. Okay, back over to Albion. We're doing a little bit of a flip-flop today. He does also have some ships up here that I can utilize, and I think I am going to do it.
Galley slaves. A free rower will defend himself and your ship.
It's too expensive. I want to hold on to the money. Okay, let's get those wheat farms built up now. We will need a ship up here, though. Construction of the outer amphitheater walls have stopped. I think that's because we just are waiting for the additional goods to be brought in. Get that to there. 140. Nice. That's one. It's the same values, so. I kind of like this. Yeah, go there. And we'll have the road come down and like this, slope in. Oh yeah, that's cool. I was just saying, like, how in the hell are they going to be able to top Anno 1800? They did it. They 100% did it. 36, 39. Nice. Okay. That's all well and good. So now we're going to need the donkey mill. And we can put the donkey mill right over here. It's a lot easier to get this stuff done over on this region, truth be told. So that's the 2 to 1 to 2. Wait. Is it? No, it's the 1 to 1 to 1. Oh, I'm in heaven. Oh my god. Oh, I never noticed that. Jesus. Okay, well, that's fantastic. Again, I'm in love. Build that here. Let's angle you further towards the main harbor so you can just deliver down there. So one of these will equate to 2 of those. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. We're going to put you, because we need the bakery. Preferably in the city over here. City to be, rather. So you can go here and you can go here. It's chugging for me a little bit over up here in Albion. I'm not sure what's going on. Never used to. Ruins are being rebuilt where? Who done messed up this time? Oh, it was you. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Wait a minute. Island Patron here is on Sarah's? Oh, for the +1 population? Is that gonna mess with things here? Oh, crud. Okay. Oh, boy. Yep, that's another reason why I think things were slowing down a wee bit. Okay, let's fast forward it some more. Where are those additional gatehouses I need to build? Right over here? Where is it? Those 2. There's another one back here. Yeah, there it is. Finally got those done. Everything else in the front end over here looks fine, and I know the other one has been fully built up, so that's okay. Now, how much is the reduction on the cost? Or is it just cost on building? It might have just been cost on building. That's going to increase the range. Great. Oh, we can research the Praetorians then, too. Yeah, we're going to need those. That'll be pretty cool. So hit point value, I'm not particularly keen on what I'm researching right now, but I'll leave it be. We'll also have to add the Praetorians in there, and we are currently in a stage in which we're trying to get this little side unlocked. -18 on the plebeians. Why? What happened?
The sanctuary is where I feel safest.
20,
Where I
21.
can contemplate.
Is someone like sick or something? What's happening? I'm not sure. Well, these guys need to be rebuilt. That's for certain. And I can downgrade these guys temporarily. And then once this thing's built, it should solve the problem. Should, technically. With these guys specifically, I guess, just based off of where it is. And that's why I want to have an additional temple district somewhere down here. More than likely over on this side, just to increase its overall effectiveness. But over there was the intended target to put that thing down. We could go ahead and like position one of our most exclusive libraries right over here. I think I like that idea. It's in fact very pretty. I love libraries. I used to work in a library.
You've given a home to so
Damn it,
many
I didn't mean to build
scholars
it.
and their works. All
Okay.
this knowledge in one place.
Well, that wasn't the plan, but okay. It is what it is. Hopefully we'll have enough money in 40, or what is it, 17 minutes? Yep. Looking from the left, looking to the right, looking to the left. I swear to God, I thought I was on blueprint mode. It's not going to get close enough to these guys, I think, just because of where the amphitheater is. I think the medicus can go, though, in favor of connecting this little spot up. Because now, yeah, now it's going to help out every single one of the patricians over here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But what has happened to my population of plebeians? I do not know. They have now returned. In droves, in fact. All these guys are now plebeians. You'll love to see it. Back over to Albion. I make that mistake in 1800 all the time.
Miscellaneous gubbins. Best market for gubbins in these parts, I tell ya.
Okay, so I forgot that these things are ridiculously slow, and we're gonna have to build 2 more. You can go here. And tunics. Tunics, we could probably have another one like up here somewhere. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for it. There we go. So it'll be able to go all the way down to there. If I take a look-see at all the stuff we need. So we have enough bread in here for sure. Cockles are still fine. Eels are still fine. The shoes will be rectified here soon. Where are the tunics at? Yeah, now the tunics are going to be okay. Great.
There's worse than an evening at the hearth, listening to some old mumbo-jumbo.
We can bring soap over here, and the olive oil, probably we can do that too. We have to set up a trade route to bring stuff over to Albion. That way we can unlock that additional part of the mission tree. But we need to continue with more homes and such back here anyway. Is that the intended spot? It would be over here, wouldn't it? That'll mess it up. I can't put that there. You guys close to the hearth? No, you need like everything. Oh, great. And then there's the slots over there for future aqueducts, and more than likely, because we have 6 mountain slots, so I don't feel like those 2 need to be worked on specifically, and maybe even that one. We have plenty of other room to do that in. Connect up to here, please. And then you can also connect up to here. Let's get the Bardic Hearth right over here. I'm trying to make sure we get enough money before the episode ends because I made a boo-boo. So far, so good. And then as far as like settlement walls and, you know, defenses and all that good stuff is concerned, we can probably just initially pre-plan that, because I'm definitely going to be utilizing stone walls and structures here. Let's go ahead and put down the first there. I dare say we only do need the one. One entry point, maybe 2. Let's have the second one over here too. Excuse me, if it wants to cooperate. Okay, maybe just a little bit from here to there. Okay. All right, today you just are not having it with me, are you, game? I guess you're gonna go there. I think it's just the rain textures that's causing the issue. Let's go back on normal. Will you work? And change the diagonal mode out. Nope, you just don't want to function for me today. Okay, well, ideally, that's going to be one spot, and then the next one's going to be, like, right over there. Kind of, maybe even a little bit further forward. To, like, maybe here. Yeah, so you go, like, to right there, and then I guess for all intents and purposes, we can just connect it up here for now. Because you know that the settlement's definitely going to come under attack at some point, and we want to make sure that most of our population are up here protected in these mountains, just in case either Neff or Zara decide that they want to jump in and try to either take or retake this island, which I'm not going to allow either to happen.
A winkle among your cockles is a gift from the sea.
Are we seriously that bad with the frickin' shoes? Yeah, we really are. Unreal. Okay. Another pair of shoes, please. Makes everyone happy back here, so why not? You'll be able to make it all the way down to that warehouse. Definitely not an optimal idea, so for the time being, you can have a warehouse like right here. It's still going to go all the way down there, unfortunately. Connect that all up here. Nice. 28k. I need to go and see how the amphitheater is going along. And we want to make sure we have enough room for the aqueducts to come through, obviously. Okay, patron for this settlement, I think... What do we have here? Yeah, it's a lot of farming type stuff. And barley, again, barley, malt, beer. We need her. Set patron. Nice. Back over to Latium, if you please. You know what? Gonna do something weird. Provided they're okay with... Nope. Neither of them will offer me a gift of goodwill. That's not nice. What are we missing? Ah, the tiles. Tiles specifically. Yeah, had a hunch that was going to be the main issue. So we are completely tapped out. Where can we get some tiles? We can go to Diana's port to get some tiles. She has 75 of them. Let's use the Invictus to go ahead and do that. I don't know how much we have here. 35, 25, 5, 28. Don't think that's going to be enough for the whole thing, but we're working on it little by little. Fast forward through this point. What's the new milestone? What do we get? Ah, over for this one. So that's what it considers the milestones to be at. So that means we got a +1 population size over... Well, we have one over here. We got it up to this, so we're trying to get to 250. We need to build up the main building over there. Can we send a ship over there for the time being? Yeah, let's send the Aquila up there. Go. It's gonna take some time for it to really make it there, though. This is so nice. I can't wait to see, like, the events we can host in here and all that stuff. And we're working hard. Ooh, is it dusty in there? So sick. Okay, one of you guys need to bring in some additional tiles. Have we made it here? Yeah, we did.
I've got some things in the back that will make you gulp.
She will also purchase those hand mirrors.
Just the necessities.
That's in fact really good. Have another source of income. One way or the other. Okay, she did a trade here, so none of them was tiles, unfortunately. Ruins are being rebuilt. Ah, thanks. It'll automatically rebuild because I don't have any concrete over here, nor am I going to bring it because I need them here.
Waiting for your decree.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, back over to Albion while we have our ship arrive. And then when it starts chugging again, that's when we will get the fast forward to stop.
Don't be going to market for a friendly horse.
They really go through the tunics a lot here, don't they? Yeah, they really do. Okay, so we need to get like 2 more hemp farms going here right now. It more than likely is going to be a good idea to have like a warehouse or something. Yeah, we'll put the warehouse like right here. Don't want them to just always have to go towards the other one. We can afford this. Here, we'll make the road look all weird.
That hut misses some.
Can't even utilize that space, so just build all the way to back there. Nice, nice, nice. And requires adjacency. Yeah, I know. Thank you. And all the way to there. Boom. So 2 more hemp farms over in this spot. I think I'm just going to put down the spinner right over here. Put the spinner right next to that warehouse.
The raven pecks.
If you give me money, I might consider it, but if seeing as how you're not, then definitely, absolutely, no way in hell we're gonna have another agreement with her. Let's get some more of our Romano-Celtic population out here. Great. So now we have access to the Grammaticus over here, plus the Fanum, which hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Oh, we can immediately build this. Okay, great, great, great. Where are we going to put it, though? It needs to be in a really damn good spot. I feel like right here should be sufficient. It's going to get a majority of our population by being here, but it's going to impact the warehouse, which is fine. I don't really care about that road, per se. I just need to move these guys. You can go here. And then this little section of the road needs to go. So we can plop you down. Oh, we need to move them too. I thought I could just keep them. Get rid of that. Need just a little bit to connect up to the warehouse, not a whole bunch. And in fact, we can do something like this. We can bring the road straight through here and connect it up there. And with this, the population here should get double. Nice. Income per affected area. That's 12,000. I can't. Nope. I'm saving the money because I goofed. I goofed hard. Isn't there another skin for up here? There is. Not this one. There we go. Let's have that skin for our villa up here. Looking mighty fine, gang. Mighty fine. What other islands does she have up here? Okay, so that is dye plants. No, her main one, I need silver ore. She has nothing with silver ore. It's all Neff, dude. All Neff. Where is the silver? There it is. There's a silver deposit right there. And on this one. Crazy. That's going to be a real fight trying to take him out. That's why I really want to make this island into like a impenetrable bastion that if he tries to attack it any which way, shape, or form, it's not going to end well for him. And we are at 51,000, so I dare say that we should be able to see what that temple looks like. Alright, what happened? We brought in some more tiles. We also have this here. Let's hand those in. Are we not buying them? We should be buying them. Oh, yeah, well, that's going down. That's not good. Is that really affecting us too much, though? I don't believe so. It's affecting our plebeian workforces, though.
From streets away.
It's just going to impact the fire primarily. Population size, too, so maybe that's why we went down for a little bit. But we are getting very close to building this thing. I can now, but it'll put me into like a bankruptcy type situation, and I don't want to mess up. Or in fact, I might be able to extort money from the false emperor. You know how many awkward faces I make when I record? Quite a lot. I just had a very weird one. Yeah, all these guys are now trading with us, so want to also see in 5 minutes, so we'll hopefully be able to see the next phase of this, or if not, then we just go to the next episode, and which is going to be in like what, 4 hours for you guys. Let's get that there. Want to have a cool fountain. Oh, I also did get this unlocked. Can we put this here? No, it's too large. I need to find a good spot for that arch. Oh, we can put you here though. Hell yeah. That dude's zooming. Absolutely zooming. If anything, I can just build it up and, you know, get the finances under control, which they are under control for the most part. Just goofing earlier is never a good thing. I do things kind of quickly from time to time, and that's definitely one of them. I just hope we have enough stuff in order to, you know, completely build up the rest of this amphitheater. I think we do. Because we have the mosaics, unless that takes forever to get sorted. Let me check in on Albion really quick. And over here, it looks like we're good.
Get your miscellaneous gubbins. Best market for gubbins in these parts, I tell ya.
Yeah, so also bringing soap up here, which is why I want to get Andromeda, get a lot of piggies over there and just process the soap, send it up. All right, before the episode timer is over, we are going to build up the temple. Let's see this. Hell yeah, man, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. And I believe the best way to end off today's episode. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, sharing the videos, sharing the channel, all that good stuff. I love every single one of you. Thank you for making this journey on YouTube even more special. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.